All right, Shalom. Want to give our praise, honor, and glory to the Heavenly Father and His Son, Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua, by Hashem Kakodash. Double honor to my apostle, elders, great millstone of Ruel. Peace and salutation, all the Aki, and pushing the truth without righteousness and sincerity. Shalom, shalom. This your brother Tazima the Bar coming back through the spirit and power of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua. And through the spirit, want to do a real brief lesson. Just backing up with the beloved brother, put together some couple clips, but just showing you, like the title of his lesson, that civil war and martial law was coming to a city near you. And this is the times we're coming into, man. And shalom to the beloved brother for putting this together, man. Subscribe to the beloved brother channel. He brings out a lot of edifying lessons. But this is the times we're coming into, man. Civil unrest, martial law, or police state, man. We've been warning you for years that they was going to shut this system down and usher in a police state, man, with surveillance. The same system that's already ushered out in China around 2020, a couple years before 2020 took place. That system was already rolled out, man. And that's the social credit system. The same system that they're gradually rolling out here in Babylon the Great, and starting with D.C. and various other cities in the Babylon the Great that's coming. And that's going to lead to what? Civil unrest, civil war, martial law, police state, man. This the times we're coming into. And the reason why he's shutting it, he's bringing troops to all these various cities. Why? Because the economy's crashing. The economy's crashing. We're on a break of World War III. Tensions are rising as far as in these different places around the world, and America's involved in it. So what are you seeing take place? They have to figure out, they have to crash this system and usher in this new system, which is the beast system. The beast system, which will be backed by what? The mark of the beast, Revelation 13 and 16. But before we get there, they have to start to roll out the boots on the ground, which is what? The martial law. This is them ushering in this new system right in your face, because they know all these different places people have guns and weapons, and they know a lot of people are going to start going to these Capitol buildings and things like that. But they already have to have a defense up before that takes place, man. Before the American people finally snap out of that delusion and see that their own government's been planning the whole time, the government's already going to have the boots on the ground. And this is what they're doing, man. Next thing you know, you best believe they're going to roll out the UN troops on foreign soil. That's the Barack Obama term. They already put that in law. So you best believe it. This is just a prelude of things to come, man. A prelude of things to come, which this is spake in the Bible when you read in the book of 2nd Ezra, the 15th chapter. This is coming, man. And it's coming to a city near you, as a beloved brother just put it on this title, man. So I'm going to play a couple clips, grab some precepts, and apparatus, our Lord willing, this lesson is edifying.
Yeah.
What do you think about Pete Hegseth ordering the National Guard in D.C. to now carry weapons?
I think this is...
And this is a copyright disclaimer on Section 107 of the Act of 1976. Fair use, fair use, fair use. This is a copyright disclaimer. Fair use, fair use. I'm not using this for any monetary gain. I'm using this only for educational purposes. Under the Section 107 of the Act of 1976, fair use, fair use, fair use is a copyright disclaimer. Fair use, fair use.
The turning point where the people of the United States either do something despite the short-term consequences, or there's not going to be another chance to do something in the future.
What do you mean by that?
Well, we have 3 Republican-led states leading a now armed military presence into D.C. to essentially take over the nation's capital. And that's just the start, right? Trump says New York and Chicago are next, and we're hearing reporting out of Fox News and other sources that there's several thousand more National Guard ready to go into other states next. So, this is a hostile military takeover from our own government. And quite frankly, it's basically the start of a civil war. And
that's what the times we're coming into. He said, quite frankly, this is the start of civil war, man. And the Lord spake of these things. That's when you read in Matthew, the 24th chapter, man. There'll be wars and rumors of wars, man. Nation against nation, kingdom against kingdom. The Lord spake of these things. He said it'll be taking place before his return, when the disciples was asking him, what will be the signs of thy coming, man? He spake of civil unrest. As you read in Isaiah, the 19th chapter, the 2nd verse, man, Egyptian against Egyptian. That's the times we coming into, man. And also in Isaiah, the 19th chapter, the 4th verse, the Lord said there'd be set up a cruel Lord, man. And that's what you see with DJ Trump. He's setting up in that position to be that cruel Lord, man. This is why they wanted him in this position, man. So they can usher in this system, this new beast system, man, by the rule of law, man. That's been going back for a long, long time, man. George Bush Sr. spake on this, man, by the rule of law. And this is the times we're coming into, man. And this is biblical, man. This is the time of Jacob's trouble, as you read in Jeremiah 30:7, man. We've been warning you Negro, Latino, Native Americans, to take heed, man, and hearken to the words of the Lord, because this is what's coming down the pipe, man. And the Lord is not turning back. The Lord is going to bring forth the destruction, because y'all 230 ass niggas is wicked, man.
The only question is, again, whether the American people are going to do something about it or let the country complete its slide into fascism.
What can the American people do to stop this?
Quite frankly, at this point, a general strike and large-scale protests for as long as it takes to cause change to happen, right? That's the only option. There needs to be a full economic shutdown until the powers that be turn on Trump's regime because all their businesses are failing. And pretty much every Democratic leader should be calling for that too. Is it going to be really hard on a lot of people? Absolutely. And there's going to be problems with food scarcity, with money, and all of that, which is why I keep saying that the DNC needs to be the one that organizes this. But regardless of whether the DNC acts or not, the American people need to act, because I don't think we're going to get another opportunity if the Trump administration is allowed to continue this attack on American cities.
And that's what's coming down the pipe, man. They're waging war with the American citizens, man. Right in their face. They're waging war with the American citizens. This is Job chapter 18, verse 11. Terror shall make him afraid on every side and shall drive him to his feet. And that's what's coming, man, because a lot of people are afraid. A lot of people are speaking out against this, man. A lot of people are afraid because they see what was about to take place. Even those that voted for DJ Trump, man. They see that they're taking away their rights, man. They're crashing the economy. They're on purpose. And they're setting up a dictatorship, man, a fascism, which he spake he will never do. But that's what he's doing, man, right in your people's face, man. He's about to crash his system, man, and usher in martial law. That's what they want. By the rule of law, draconian laws, man, where you be penalized for small offenses. They will come down with harsh penalties on you, man. That's the times we're coming into, man. This is the cruel Lord, as the Bible spake of, man, under this devil. And this is by the Lord. The Lord set this up, man. This is by the will of Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, man. This is Proverbs chapter 16, verse 4. The Lord hath made all things for himself. See, the Lord hath made all things for himself, man. DJ Trump, the Lord put the spirit on him to do these various things. Why? Because the Lord is in control. The Lord is controlling him. Man's goings are the ways of the Lord. How can a man understand his own way? The Lord is in control of all things you see and taking place, man. This is the will of Yahweh by Shemel Shah. He said, the Lord had made all things for himself, yet even the wicked for the day of evil. Even the wicked. Who's the wicked? Esau Edom, the so-called white man. The chief house of Amalek, the wicked, man. DJ Trump, the wicked, man. He's the Edomite. He's the wicked, as you read in Job 9:24, man. He's the wicked, man. The Lord said, even the wicked for the day of evil. The day of evil represents what? Bad times. That's the times we're coming into. Bad times are ahead, man. There's no turning back. It's not turning back. It's going to keep going forward, man. The Lord is ushering in the fall of this society in the midst thereof, man. And nobody's really paying attention but the men of the Lord. The only ones who setting their house in order and preparing themselves and making the proper preparations for the time of the Lord's visitation are the men of the Lord. Everybody else got their hands in their pocket. They're bullshitting around. They think this place is going to continue to go on when this place is collapsing, man. It's collapsing, and they're setting up the stage for the collapse. They know it's about to collapse. That's why they're making the proper preparations for the collapse, man, because they know it's about to lead to anarchy and chaos. They know it's about to get bad out here, man. And the Lord is the one doing it. Real quick, this is Isaiah chapter 10, verse 5. O Assyrian, the rod of my anger. O Assyrian, the rod of my anger. The Assyrians, the modern day Assyrians, is the so-called white man. He said, the rod of my anger. And the staff of their hand is my indignation. And the staff of my hand is my indignation. My indignation is what? Indignation go back to righteous anger. So the Most High set the Assyrians up, which is your modern day Edomites, to bring forth his anger. And Esau Edom is the rod of the Most High's anger. He is the sword, as you get in what Psalms 17 and 13. He is the sword that is created for this times we're coming into, man. So this is the will of the Lord, and it's not going to turn back. It's only going to continue to get worse, man. These people are asleep. They don't see that their own government is waging war with them. He's been waging war with the American citizens ever since he got in office, man. Firing all them federal workers, IRS workers, laying everybody off. You know what I'm saying? He's waging war, setting up these terrorists to collapse the economy. He's waging war with the American citizens right in their face, man. He's setting the stage for civil unrest and martial law, man. Because this is what they want. It's called order out of chaos, man. They're creating the chaos so they can usher in the order. This is what they want, man.
At this very street in Washington, D.C., police set up a checkpoint, stopping cars as they passed. Many residents came out to protest against it. Get off our streets! Get off our streets! So this checkpoint was set up along 14th Street Northwest, which is very close to the busy U Street corridor. We're speaking with some residents who live in this area today about their reactions.
We saw a number of masked men, clearly working for ICE, a small number of protesters, a lot of lights, a lot of cars just stopped in the road. My instinct, negative, right? Get out of the city.
A lot of the police were covering their faces, I think, is part of intimidation, which I was upset to see that happening right close to my home.
Checkpoint here is not related to any actual public safety concern.
From where I live, I can see like the street, and I saw like a group of police officers and National Guard just walking.
I've lived in DC for almost 4 years now and have never felt unsafe. Now with this increased police presence, I do feel like everyone's on edge.
And more developments involving federal troops were seen today as well, including National Guard units and Humvees set up near Union Station.
This is disgraceful. I come here every day. I never feel unsafe. What? For what?
Because they're setting up a police state. And they don't understand that. They don't understand that this is the will of the Lord. This is Bible prophecy, that this is going to take place. Because as you read in Revelation 12:12, he's going to come down with wrath, great wrath, because he know if he had but a short time. And that word devil in Revelation 12:12 goes back to the Latin word diabolos, which means deceiver. And who's the deceiver that went out to deceive the earth? Esau, Edom, Revelation 20:3. So he has this little short time where he's going to go out and deceive the world and the masses. So he has to set up this police state, man. He has to set up this police state because they know they're about to crash his society and usher in a major reset. And before the people start, submit to the beast system, it's going to be people rebelling against the new system. That's going to want to fight against the government and fight amongst themselves for the lack of resources. And they already know that. So they already have to have the boots on the ground and be prepared for the great crash, man. Because we're at the end of the Babylon the Great. This is 2nd Esdras chapter 15, verse 14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein. Woe means destruction. That's what's coming to the world, man. Destruction, man. Because everybody's dwelling in the world right now. And the Lord said, woe. Woe means destruction. That's what's coming into the world, man. That's what's coming on every side. As we read in Job 18:11, man. Terror shall make them afraid on every side. There's going to be all types of events taking place on every side. Since Trump got in office, he's been waging war with the American citizens. They don't even know it, man. These Edomites don't even know he's waging war. He's taking away your Medicaid, your jobs, and all various other things in this avenue of this system to crash this shit, man. He says, for the sword and the destruction draweth nigh, when one people shall stand up and fight against another with swords in their hand. And they know civil unrest, martial law is coming soon, man. They understand that. They know that, man. They see, like I said, everybody's on edge with that police presence because they know something major's coming, man. The people is going to rebel. That's why they already giving the National Guard weapons, because they know something's coming, man. Some major event may take place where it was a lights out situation, or they might do some type of attack. Who knows, man? Because Esau Edom's good with that, with controlling the narrative and blaming it on the boogeyman somewhere. It says, for there should be sedition among men. Sedition means what? When people, taking matters in their own hand, man. Going against the government, man. It says, for there should be sedition among men, evading one another. They should not regard their kings or princes, or the course of their actions shall stand in their power. And that's what's coming, where people are going to take up the sword against the government, man. Not regard the rules, they ain't gonna regard who the position of authority. Why? Because they see that the government's waging war with them, man. They see that the own government's setting up this system against them, man. That's the mindset. That's what's coming. When this shit really get worse and this shit really hit, and a lot of these dumbass people gonna finally snap out of that damn sunken place and see that they've been waging war with you the whole time. All these different legislation that they've been signing in the law is to basically set up this dictatorship and set up this police state. It said, a man shall desire and go to the city and should not be able. Didn't we just see that with them complaining about the checkpoints? All these checkpoints they're setting up in D.C. just for what? For your safety? No, it ain't your safety, man. It's a police state because they're going to be rationing out who got the you-know-what. That's what's coming. If you don't have the you-know-what, you ain't going to be able to travel, man. You ain't going to be able to participate in society. And that's why they're gradually desensitizing the people to already see the military presence in the city like D.C. and various other places, man. Because it's going to be all around America because they're going to do some major event and shut this shit down. That's what's coming, don't they? You see it in all the movies, man. You see it in the movies. They already be the troops already on the ground and then something major happened and they're justified with coming with martial law. That's what they want, man. It says, because the pride of the city shall be the trouble and the houses shall be destroyed and men should be afraid. Why? Because you dumbass Americans, you've been walking around prideful, thinking your shit don't stink, thinking you don't need the Lord, especially you nigga Latino Native Americans. That's what I'm primarily speaking on. I don't give a damn about these heathen. But you 2/3 ass niggas, you've been acting like the heathen, acting like God don't exist. Like Yahweh Shem Al Shah don't exist. So this your pride is what's bringing forth this destruction, man. That's why the Lord said don't cry for them. Don't worry about how the unrighteous should perish, roughly paraphrasing, but worry about how the righteous should be saved, man. That's the mindset. We don't give a damn what's coming to these 2/3. All these things is what's taking place is for the wicked, man. Yes, we're gonna be in amongst the midst of it, but at the end of the day, the Lord has something beautiful planned for the elect and those that's doing His will, man. These things that you see on the police presence and martial law and all these various things, this is for the wicked of the 2/3 ass niggas, man. That's what's coming for them, man. They say a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. This is what's coming, man. Great tribulation was coming upon the face of the earth, man. And the Most High is ushered in the right devil to do so, man, with DJ Trump, man. Even though he's being led by them small hats behind the scene, but this is still the will of Yahweh Shem Al Shah. This is still the will of the Lord, man. And we've been telling you, Jakes, man. We've been telling you 2/3 ass niggas this time was coming. But what do? You scoff, you laugh, you thought everything's a goddamn joke, man. Everything was a joke, man. We've been telling you for a long time that martial law was coming, or police state was coming, man. And now we here. And they're not gonna the troops is gonna continue to be there till the missiles come, man. You best believe it, because you in the time of martial law. It's here, man. Ain't no turning back, man. Ain't no turning back, man. And you best believe he's gonna try to blame the men of the Lord and try to come down with the hammer up on the men of the Lord, because it's speaking us in the scriptures as well, man. And this is why we're preparing ourselves, man, because we see what's taking place, man. We see a mile off with the different scenarios and talking points how Esau Edom likes to roll, man. And we see it, man. So hey, man, I ain't gonna keep ragging on this, but this the times we coming into, man. Let's play a little more of this and I'll close it out.
You've said that the president's decision to deploy the National Guard, you called it deeply dangerous. What's your message to citizens who say regardless of crime data or trends, this makes them feel safer?
Well, I'm embarrassed. I'm angered. And frankly, I'm heartbroken for the members of the National Guard who are asked to take on this mission. As someone who has served this country overseas and who has led soldiers in combat, and as someone who is not just the 63rd governor of Maryland, but also the commander-in-chief of the Maryland National Guard, I take very seriously about how, when, and why I deploy members of our National Guard in cases of emergency and in true crises. And I will not authorize the usage of Maryland National Guard forces for missions that I do not deem to be either mission critical or mission aligned. And what we are seeing right now, this distraction, distracting away from the fact that Donald Trump's policies have caused unemployment to go up, have caused people to lose their health care, has caused children to be able to lose their food benefits, and he's now using this as a tool. He's using military personnel, these citizen soldiers, as a cudgel and as a tool to be able to advance his political purposes, because if he really wants to address the issue of violent crime, he just needs to look at what we've done in the state of Maryland over the past 2.5 years, where when I first became...
And he don't care about that, man. He's about to shut this shit down because he know his time is short. And this nigga know that, man. They just get up on these platforms and play good guy, bad guy. For him to be in a position like that, he's down with the get down, man. Ain't nobody ignorant to Satan devices, man. We ain't ignorant over here. For him to be in a position like that, you best believe he's a Freemason. He's a luminary. So we're not ignorant of Satan devices, man. We know the gatekeepers when we see them, the Boule members, man. Because he's too far deep in that in Esau Edom's military not to be one. Especially to be over the National Guard. That's a big, heavy position, man. So we're not ignorant of Satan devices. This is just how they do. They like to play on the people's emotions. That's part of witchcraft, man. Play on people's emotions. That's harvesting your energy, man. You gotta be not ignorant of Satan devices, man. They use talking points like this, and they put a so-called, they put an Israelite up here, which you can tell he's in a Greek fashion. Look at his face, look at the bald head and no beard. And they use these Israelites like that to play on the Jake emotions, man. Even the other Edomites, man. So we're not ignorant of Satan devices, man. This is the will of Yahweh Shemel Shai. This place is on this wit's end, man. And so I'm gonna close it out, man. Like, you can finish watching the Beloved Brother video, man. He put a couple of clips together, man. It's a good video, you know, just showing you the times we're coming into. We're coming in the fall of this society, and before it fall, man, it's gonna get crazy out here, man. So with that, I want to say, call Halakim Laya, how about Shem Out Shai, by Shem Kakwadash. Double honors, my apostle elders, great millstone of well, and peace and salutation to all the Akim pushing this truth with our righteousness and sincerity. Shalom.